it's Micaiah from Adventures Beyond the Horizon.
And Michaela from Ordinary Girl Extraordinary Father.
Yeah, we're here today doing the Q&A. It's very exciting.
We are so excited to answer all these awesome questions that y'all submitted.
Yeah, thank you so much for everything. We were really excited about all of the questions. Like, so many. Thank you so much.
It's awesome. So let's get started.
Okay. Okay, Julia asks, if you could only live on one food for the rest of your life, what would it be?
I would probably live on spaghetti. I love spaghetti.
I was gonna say pizza for this because
This is awesome.
okay, because it's got meat, it's got bread, it's got vegetables, but then
So it's a well-rounded meal.
yeah, but then I was like, it's not actually that good for you. So I don't really know.
Yeah.
That's my answer though.
Jane Marie asks, what's the most dangerous thing you've done?
Good question. So my brother is a rock climber and he takes us on lots of adventures. It's very fun and exciting and you have to face your fears. So we did a multi-pitch climb and we were rappelling down. It was very fun, but then we got to one of the anchors as we were rappelling and he was showing me a cool trick to take the rappel device off of the rope. And he took it off and we were talking and just like having fun and then I didn't clip in. So if I would have fallen, I wouldn't be here. But yeah, so multi-pitches are dangerous, but thankfully I noticed and I clipped in.
Probably the most dangerous thing I did was I helped put out a fire at our neighbor's house, and I was like wearing a full-length skirt, and I was scared at the beginning that I was like gonna catch it on fire, and thankfully it did not. So
Yeah, seriously, that's dangerous, guys.
hers was
This
very
plane.
dangerous.
Okay. Allison asks, what's the most distant place you visited from your home?
This here in Washington is actually the most distant place I visited. But second would be Washington, D.C.
Yeah, so not many people know this, but I actually lived for a very long time in Hawaii. So that's probably the most distant place I've been from here, Washington. But second most distant would probably be Iowa.
Allison asked, what's a saying you like a lot?
Okay, so we had to actually look this up.
Yeah,
And
because we weren't exactly sure what a saying was,
And-
versus quotes and stuff.
yeah, and there's so many common sayings, but then they just kind of get lost and we didn't remember any. So one that I actually really like, but I don't really use it, I just like it, is a penny for your thoughts.
I'm not sure how much I use it, but I really like curiosity killed the cat. And I tell my family if curiosity killed the cat, I'd be the cat, because I'm very, very curious.
Okay. Well, that one got mental. Okay. Sophia Marie asks, how many books do you have that Micaiah also has? Which ones are they? So,
We own a lot of the same books, so it might take us a minute, and we're probably not going to list them all. We both own R.M. Ballantyne's Fighting the Flames.
and the Coral Island, I think. Do you have that on Kindle?
Yeah.
And then,
we have the Millie Keith series.
the Arcria Conquest series by Nicole Sager.
We have the Ilion Chronicles by J.L. Knight.
Becoming Nikki.
And we have The Gold Shoe by Grace Livingston Hill.
Yeah, I think that's most of them.
Yeah. We own a lot of the same books.
Oh, the Jane Austens.
Yeah.
I own 4 of the Jane Austens. She owned them all.
Yeah. I love Jane Austen. There's probably more than that, but we both own Ann Meter's books. Or
Oh, yeah.
Mater. I'm sorry. I say her name wrong.
Yeah, I do own 2 of those.
What's your favorite genre to read? By Jane.
So I really like reading historical fiction the most. I do really like contemporary as well and also fantasy, but probably the most I read is probably historical fiction, and I really enjoy it.
I love reading sci-fi and contemporary fiction. I also read a lot of historical fiction because that's like what a lot of people write. But
Yeah, myself included. I'm like trying to do a historical fiction, so it's a very common genre.
it's a good genre.
Yeah. Okay. Most favorite TV show from Julia.
My favorite TV show changes a lot, so I guess right now my favorite TV show is The Bionic Woman. But I also really love Sue Thomas, FBI, and probably a ton of others I'm forgetting.
My absolute favorite show on earth is Signed, Sealed, Delivered from Hallmark Movies and Mysteries. I really love it so much. All the characters, I just adore it.
They're really good.
Yeah, she really likes it.
You
It's
should
just
check it out.
Yes,
They're really
definitely,
fun.
definitely check it out.
We don't like advertise for them or anything, but we might just recommend them to a lot of people. Okay, this one's gonna like be chopped up because she asked like a lot of mini questions in this. What's your favorite restaurant?
I like Red Robin, but I also like Red Lobster.
They're both red.
I know. I noticed that.
I love Whataburger. It's a place that's only in Texas, and I also really love like Panera Bread. Good place.
We went there today.
It's really good. Favorite book?
Brothers at Arms by John J. Horn.
Annabeth's War by Jessica Grayson. Favorite song?
So there are so many songs that I like, and honestly, we go through phases. I mean, me and my family, of just like listening to a bunch of different CDs and albums for an extended period of time, and then we switch because we get new ones. So at the moment, my favorite song is probably "Every Mile Mattered" by Nicole Nordman. It's very good.
My favorite song is My Friend Jesus by Newsboys and Undeniable by Toby Mac. They're both really, really good. Favorite color?
My favorite color is like a turquoisey blue, a mix between green and blue.
My favorite color is purple, specifically this shade, which is why I love this shirt so much. Okay, favorite piece of clothing. We did not know exactly what Allison meant by this question, whether it was like, you know, what you like generally, like shirts or pants and-
better.
yeah, or stuff. So we're just like choosing to answer it as a piece of clothing we own, because that one made sense to us both. We hope that's how Allison meant the question. Sorry if it's not.
You know, okay, so I got a new hat for my birthday, and I really like that. It's kind of like, it reminds me
It's like an Australian.
Thank you, yeah. But then I got a new, like, okay, it's dorky, but I got a new pair of pajamas, and I really like them.
I have a bright pink shirt that says "Don't mess with Texas women." That's one of my favorites. I also have like a purple fancy dress that I really, really love. Favorite shoes?
I got new hiking boots for my birthday as well, and I really like them. They're very supportive. They fit well. Those.
I have a pair of brown heels that I've had forever, and they show that I've had them forever. But I love them, and they've got like little bows on the front, and I'll probably keep them until they literally fall apart. I love them so much. Favorite vacation spot?
So my family and I don't really have set vacation spots. Two of the ones that I most enjoy going to is probably Iowa, a little town called Russell. It's where my grandparents live. We've gone there quite a few times. And then also Denver, Colorado is where my older brother lives, and so we get to go see his family.
Since we live in Texas, you know, everything we go to for vacation pretty much has to be in Texas if we don't want to like drive forever. So we go down to the beach every Christmas, or like we try to. I really love that. I also love going up to Dallas, and I love San Antonio. Like, just like there's so many pretty places to go, but beach is probably my favorite because I love waves. Favorite movie?
All right. So again, Signed, Sealed, Delivered is amazing. So, I mean, on most days I'd want to watch Signed, Sealed, Delivered. But if I had to choose a movie from the series, it might be For Christmas, or Lost Without You, or Truth Be Told, or From Paris with Love.
Or all of them.
All of them.
I really love The War Within. It's a really awesome movie. It's not very well known because it was made by an independent company. Sorry. And so I love that one. It's really deep. But if I'm going for like a lighter movie, I like the Lego movie. As dumb as it is, it's really cute.
It's funny.
It's adorable.
Okay. What is one book that one of you loves and the other hates, if there is one, from Sarah Grace?
Unfortunately, there are a couple books, not that we like hated,
Yeah.
but that we disliked that the other liked. So
Yeah, one that Michaela really liked and I didn't really enjoy as much was A Chance to Die by Amy Carmichael, or about
no,
her.
it's by Elizabeth Elliot.
Oh
But
yeah, it was, okay.
Yeah, but if you don't like Amy Carmichael, I could see like why that would be a bad book to read, and she
Yeah.
doesn't. I love Amy Carmichael, she doesn't. So, and one book that she loved and I didn't was The Coral Island by R.M. Ballantine.
Yes. But then I reread it not too long ago and I realized why she didn't like it, because there was a lot of violence that I didn't remember when I recommended it to her. So, yeah.
Yeah, so we don't like absolutely hate them, but we don't really like them.
Yeah.
So, Sarah Grace asks, what's are 3 main things you have in common? And she says there's probably more than 3, but what would you say are the main things?
Yes. So we both agreed on, like, the 3 main things are probably Jesus, reading, and writing.
Yeah.
And, yeah.
We do a lot of all 3.
Yes.
Yeah. Sorry.
Thank you. If you could travel anywhere together, where would you go?
We talked...
Ellie.
Yeah.
Sorry.
We talked about this one because it's like, I've been on the East Coast a lot, and she's been on the West Coast a lot. So there wasn't many places that neither of us had been. So we kind of like decided on Europe. We would love to go to London together.
Yeah, London would be good.
Yeah,
Great.
so pretty there.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
So. Sorry, I'm laughing. There's a bee, and it's... Yeah. Julia asked, would you rather live in Alaska or Mississippi?
Interesting question. And I choose Alaska because I really like the forest and I like winters and snow, and I'd be giving that up, if I moved to Mississippi.
I do not like snow or winter. And I feel like Mississippi is closer to Texas, so I would probably move there because it's closest. And I'm not sure I could be an Eskimo, which is what you have to be to live in Alaska. So no, wouldn't move to Alaska.
Is Alaska actually like closer to Washington than Mississippi?
Yeah, a lot closer.
Yeah, no, it is. Of course it is. Yeah.
Like Mississippi's all the way across
Yeah, it really is.
the
Okay.
country. But Mississippi isn't too terribly far from Texas, so
Yeah, definitely Alaska though. I think.
yeah.
I'm not sure. I've never been there.
I've been to Mississippi. Like we drove through it, and it's pretty. Not like anything like Texas though.
Jane asks, do you have a favorite snack and drink?
I love sweet tea and sour cream and potato. Sour cream and onion potato chips. I don't know why I trip over that, but I do.
It's funny because like we eat snacks, but then you get asked a question like this, and I'm just like, what snack?
It's like everything fleets your mind. You're like, I don't need snacks.
No, seriously. I like fruit. The little like cutie oranges that we get them at Walmart. They're really good because I like them better than oranges because they're so easy to eat.
Yeah.
And we make turkey sandwiches a lot. Yeah. And for a drink, I forgot the drink. Water.
Okay, and Abby asks, what is your favorite music artist?
Yes, that's a good question. Again though, there are so many different albums and CDs and artists that I like listening to that it's really hard to narrow it down to just one. So, like the 3 main ones would probably be Owl City, 10th Avenue North, Sidewalk Prophets.
I love like Toby Mac, Britt Nicole, and Jason Gray, but again, there's like so many, it's hard to narrow it down to just those 3.
It really is. There's so many good artists. Okay. Jane Marie asks, can you do any accents?
I can do like an Australian, I can do part Brit, and I can do a South African, but I don't like doing them very much, so you don't get a demonstration, I'm sorry.
Okay, the only one that I can do, and I personally think I can do it decently well, is British. Yeah. And I enjoy doing it. It's weird.
Jane asks, what's a random word that you say frequently?
Interesting question. I was thinking about this, and I say a really funny word, not super frequently, but once in a while, I say barnacles. And I know it sounds so weird, but it's because The Adventures of Tintin came out in like 2011, and I really, really liked it when it first came out. And the captain in that says barnacles when he's upset, so I kind of picked it up, and I still say it once in a while. It's probably weird.
I say awesome a lot. I don't feel like that's very random, but I do say it a lot. And I also say nutsy, which I feel like is a very odd word.
That's a random word.
Yeah, that's very random. So yeah, I say nutsy a lot.
Yes. Julia asks, what is one thing that you both majorly don't agree on?
Well, we don't agree on politics very much. And it's like, we agree on like the major stuff.
Yeah.
So but we don't agree on a lot of like the littler stuff, and it's not like we have any like arguments about
Yeah.
it. We just
It's just like we don't like see eye to eye on it.
so we don't talk about politics that much.
Yeah, not like but I mean like not like we'd get into an argument over it, but
No.
there's really not a lot that we don't agree on. That
Yeah.
was just like one of.
I mean,
like, the
we
key
disagree
things.
on food.
Yeah,
That's our
food.
other big one, but I feel like we disagree more on politics, but
Yeah, we thought food was a little bit like of a superficial answer for
Yeah.
that deep question.
yeah, it was a good question. We didn't want to just like answer it with food, but if
Yeah.
you really want to know the honest answer of what we disagree most about, it's food.
That's yeah.
So Allison asks, what's one person you never want to meet? And we had a long conversation about this. We had so much trouble thinking of what we wanted our answer to be.
It's an interesting question because normally it'd be who's one person that you do want to meet, and honestly there aren't a lot of people that I could say that I don't want to meet.
Yeah, and see, like for me, I know a couple people I probably wouldn't want to meet because I don't think our personalities would clash well, but I wouldn't hate meeting them, and I don't want
just,
to.
like, you might not get along.
Yeah, so we finally agreed to say a celebrity because we felt like that would be better.
Yeah, I mean, and it's like it's an easy answer because it's just
It's just easier. So
Yeah.
we decided that neither of us would want to meet Oprah Winfrey.
yeah. Sorry, Oprah.
Not really.
Not really.
Jane Marie, and we hope we are saying your name right. So sorry if we're not. Do you have any completely weird hobbies?
I was thinking about this, and a lot of the hobbies that I do aren't that weird. I mean, they're pretty like common blogger hobbies like reading or writing and stuff. And so what I decided to do, I'm not sure it's a hobby, but I will practice movie lines in British accents.
And
lot.
I know I have weird hobbies, but I forget them all when like questions like this come up. So what I finally decided on was I will act out scenes from my books as the character, and I will talk to my characters as if they are there, and it honestly is one of my favorite hobbies. I will do that anytime I am alone. I'll freak some people out sometimes, like 'cause I'm talking to someone and they're like, "There's no one there, Michaela." I'm like, "Oh yes, I know, but they're there to me." It's a really weird hobby, I guess, but I love it.
Yeah, she was talking to me about it, and I'm actually like, no, I actually don't do that, which is funny because I could see myself doing that. I mean, I practice movie lines.
Which
You
is
know.
really fun. Yeah, we have similar weird hobbies.
Yeah, that is pretty similar actually. Okay, Allison asks, what's your go-to movie when you're feeling down?
Okay, we also had a little trouble with this because neither of us really go to movies when we're sad. When I'm frustrated, I like going and watching like the Lego Movie or Megamind because they're so silly. They just make me happy. But when I'm sad, I go to books or my siblings or my friends.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of the same here that I don't like remember really watching movies when I'm sad. I'm sure there have been times. It's just like none really sticks out to me. When for a comfort movie, I think would be like the 2005 version of Pride and Prejudice because
Oh, that's awesome.
yeah, because I
Great
just
movie.
yeah, I just like good memories because like I'll watch it with my sister and stuff. So it's like it's kind of like a comfort movie
Yeah.
in my mind.
I guess I have a comfort movie too. I like watching the Errol Flynn Robin Hood. That one's really good. My sister and I used to watch that one a lot, so sometimes I'll watch that one
Yeah.
when I need comfort.
Yeah, for me, I feel like it's almost like period pieces are very like relaxing to me.
Yeah. Julia asks, what's one thing you guys had on your bucket list to do together?
This video.
Yeah, this video was like the top thing on our bucket list.
It
like,
really was.
When I told her I'd booked the plane tickets, we were like, we can finally do the Q&A.
Seriously.
Because we'd been planning it so long, and we also wanted to bake cookies together, which we did.
And then we both of our favorite Chronicles of Narnia movie. I'm not sure if it's still your favorite, but it's my
both,
favorite.
We both really love Prince Caspian.
And so we wanted to watch that together, and we're going to do that on Sunday.
Yeah.
It's Today's Friday.
So we're really excited. We're getting like a lot of our bucket list done,
Yeah.
which we never had written down, or we think we did actually have it written down.
I think I did,
but
and
we
then I looked
lost
for it, and then I couldn't find it. I don't know.
It's so sad. But like the other half of the stuff we've talked about doing is at my house. So when she comes down to my house eventually, we'll be able to do more stuff.
Yeah.
And I am sorry I'm squeaking. I've been without water, so you get to enjoy my squeak.
We had to hike up here.
Yeah, you get to enjoy my rare squeak that does not come very often.
Okay. Abigail Lena asks, can you do an eyebrow wave?
I cannot. I mean, I can.
I did it.
I can raise one eyebrow pretty high. Michael calls me Spock sometimes, my brother, because like when I raise my eyebrows really high, they go straight up. But no, I can't do an eyebrow wave, and I've never really seen it done other than like when she just did it. So I had to
Yeah.
Google it because like when I saw the question, I was like, what in the world's an eyebrow wave?
Yeah. So I can do it, I guess.
Yeah.
If that looked okay. I don't know.
It looked good. I was half watching it. Jane asked if you could have a different haircut, what would you try?
You know, I've had so many different haircuts, honestly, over like my short 17 years. I've had it like really short, I've had it pretty long. So I found that my favorite length is like 2-3 inches longer than it is right now.
So actually in January was the first time I'd ever had a haircut, like since I was a little tiny kid. And so my hair used to come like down past my waist. And so I'm not used to getting haircuts. This is the shortest I've had it, you know. Actually, it was shorter, but it grew really, really fast. I think someday I'd like to try, you know, like barely past my shoulders, because I think that would be cute. And then if I didn't like it, it grows so fast, I wouldn't have to live with it very long. But I'm still not sure about having my hair that short since I'm just not used to it.
yeah, but I want to say that's like, I think it's a really good length. I don't know, especially like you can do like some little layers, like make it lay better or something.
See, I just haven't. She's like tried everything, and I've tried like nothing. So we've got all our bases covered.
Yeah. Just ask me and I will tell you.
Yeah, see, I got my hair expert in case I need it.